Hello my friends, my name is Just VoxPop, and today I'm going to be telling you 10 things that you should be doing every day in Genshin Impact. Number 1. HoYoLab Daily Check-In. Number 1 on our list is remembering to go to the HoYoLab website every day and click the little icon to claim your reward. Granted, the rewards are small and result in a meager sum of 60 Primo Gems a month, but free stuff for minimal effort is still pretty good in my eyes. After you've clicked on the icon, you'll be able to claim the reward from your in-game mail. Number 2. Daily Commissions. Unlocking at Adventure Rank 12, this is something that you should already be doing daily out of habit, but if you aren't, then now is a great time to start. Every day you'll get 4 commission quest markers on your map, which you'll also be able to track from your quest menu. Doing one of these daily quests will net you 10 Primo Gems and a couple of other little goodies, and when you've done all 4, you can head over to the Adventurers Guild in any city and collect your daily commission reward from Catherine for an additional 20 Primo Gems, some Mora, and a gemstone fragment. Also note that some world quests and achievements are locked until you've completed a specific commission. So if you're looking to get a couple of extra Primo Gems, a higher reputation score in a city, or you want the Hilichurl name card, then it might be worth setting where you want your daily commissions to spawn in your Adventurer Handbook. Also, do not forget that after doing 8 daily commissions, you can claim a story key from your quest log. Simply open your quest menu, go to the Story Quests tab and claim your key. Story quests require 1 key to unlock, providing prerequisite quests have been completed, and Hangout quests require 2 keys to unlock. You can only hold a maximum of 3 keys, so be sure to spend them. Number 3. Expeditions. While we're standing in front of Catherine, now's a great time to set up your expeditions. Unlocking at Adventure Rank 14 after completing the busy Adventurers Guild world quest, expeditions are a great way to gain passive ores, cooking materials, and Mora. They do not cost you a thing, and there is no downside to doing them. Your characters do not become unavailable when they're on an expedition. You will have a maximum of 2 expeditions at Adventure Rank 14, 3 at Adventure Rank 26, 4 at Adventure Rank 31, and 5 at Adventure Rank 36. Always select the 20-hour expeditions, as they always give the best rewards. For some reason, miHoYo doesn't reward you for no-lifing this game like other gacha games. Some characters have talents which either reduce the time it takes them to complete a commission by 25% when dispatched in a certain region, Bennett and Fischl for Mondstadt, Chongyun and Keqing for Liyue, and Kujo-Sara for Inazuma, or they gain 25% more rewards for doing a 20-hour commission in a certain region, Yelan and Shenhei for Liyue, and Kuki Shinobu for Inazuma. Number 4. Mining. When you achieve reputation level 2 in any nation, you'll be able to head over to the local blacksmith and inquire about that area's mining products. The blacksmith will then mark out a number of mining outcrops on your map, 3 for Mondstadt, 5 for Liyue, and 4 for Inazuma. If you are Adventure Rank 30 and above, you'll be able to find magical crystal chunks along with 2 to 3 crystal chunks or 3 to 5 amethyst lumps. You can also talk to certain NPCs who may mark an additional nearby outcrop on your map. For Mondstadt, you can find Draf in Springvale during the daytime, Davy in Bright Crown Canyon, and Dulan by the Thousand Winds Temple. For Liyue, you can find Iron Shoulder over by the Golden House domain in Blackcliff Forge, Pan Guaner near Juyang Cast, and Shizhuang the Strong by the Chasm. Finally, for Inazuma, you can find Chiwei in Rito, Miyazaki Saburo in Fort Fujito, Ikuhara Gai in the Kujo encampment, and Kagawa in Boru village. You can also figure out where the remaining outcrops for each nation are by looking at where your leyline outcrops have spawned for the day. Number 5. Forge your rocks. You have a limited amount of Mystic Enhancement ore that you can forge at the blacksmith every day. If you're using crystal chunks or amethyst lumps, you can only queue up a full stack 6 times for a total of 30 Mystic Enhancement ores per day. So if you really want to level up those weapons, I suggest you start hitting this daily cap now. As for the magical crystal ore, I do not recommend using it to create Mystic Enhancement ore, as it uses 10 original resin to craft 6. Resin is your primary time-gated resource in this game, and it's better spent elsewhere unless you are absolutely capped on ascension materials for your characters and you have no intention of pre-farming for other characters that you may get in the future. What I do recommend is that you save these magical crystal chunks to use in the parametric transformer every week, as you should easily get 150 chunks a week just from doing the outcrops marked by the blacksmith, saving you precious cooking ingredients and ascension materials. Number 6. Plan your resin. As I said, original resin is your main time-gated resource in Genshin Impact. You can earn 180 original resin over a 24-hour period, replenishing 1 resin every 8 minutes, so it's important to plan what you're going to do with it. It costs 20 original resin to claim the rewards of leyline outcrops and domains. Weekly bosses cost 30 for the first 3 per week and 60 after that, and world bosses cost 40. If you know you're going to be farming domains or ley lines for weapon materials, artifacts, talent books, character level books, or Mora, once you have the recipe from getting Reputation level 3 in Liyue, you should visit an alchemy table and convert 40 original resin into condensed resin. This allows you to use the condensed resin when claiming rewards from completing a domain or leyline outcrop to double the reward. Same resin investment, just half the time taken to do it. You can only hold 5 condensed resin at a time, so be sure to spend them. Fragile resin can be obtained occasionally through in-game progression, but it's very limited and you should still plan your resin wisely. You can also purchase transient resin from Tubby in the Serenitea Pot for 1200 realm currency when you reach Trust rank 6. This is arguably your best use of realm currency once you have 20,000 adeptal energy, and you should not hesitate to buy this weekly. As for replenishing your resin daily using Primo Gems, it costs 800 Primo Gems to get 320 resin per day, and I do not recommend doing this unless you are a paying player or you're incredibly impatient. Number 7. The Serenitea Pot. Head over to your Serenitea Pot by placing it from the gadget menu, or just switching from the bottom right of your map if you have a subspace waypoint there. Talk to Tubby and click the Trust rank option to claim your realm currency and realm bounty. You can spend your realm currency on furnishings and furnishing blueprints, or, if you already have a maximum adeptal energy and you don't want to customize your teapot further, you can exchange it in the Realm Treasures tab for Mora, Enhancement Ore, Level Books, Artifact XP, or, most importantly, Transient Resin. Make sure you've got your maximum hosted companions down in your teapot, as claiming the Realm Bounty will increase their companionship XP. Hitting Friendship level 10 with a character will unlock their name card, and you get an achievement for hitting level 10 with 4, 8, and 16 characters. Number 8. Gathering Materials. You will find in your Genshin Impact journey that characters require a number of ascension materials. Some of these are from killing enemies, some of these are from gathering materials. Every gatherable ascension material, known as a local specialty, has a respawn timer of 48 hours. If you know you're going to be leveling a character, I suggest that you start pre-farming their ascension materials as soon as possible. There's nothing worse than getting to level cap and realizing you need to go find another 60 Onikabuto. There are many resources that you can use to optimize your time spent farming these materials, from interactive maps to written guides. Personally, I use the routes on GameWith, and while not the most optimal or comprehensive routes, it saves me from having to keep checking for the next location. Some characters also have talents which will display local specialties for specific regions on the minimap. These characters are Klee for Mondstadt, Yanfei and Chi-Chi for Liyue, and Goru for Inazuma. Number 9. Daily Event. Genshin Impact is pretty good at keeping a consistent event schedule. You'll find that most of the time when a new event is released, new stages will be unlocked each day, so it's important to see what events are active, what you can do, and the rewards you can get for it. Some events, like the Evermotion Mechanical Painting, ask you to complete a short puzzle for decent rewards, and some events, like the Summertime Odyssey event, release a whole dedicated map with multiple puzzles, chests, domains, and quests to complete. So make sure you're keeping up to date on what's going on in the event tab to make sure you aren't missing out on any rewards. Number 10. Exploration. The Genshin Impact world map is huge, and there's a bunch of little nooks and crannies to explore. Just when you think you've found everything on the map, you can advance your adventure rank and find that new chests appear. Craft the treasure compasses and go hunting, or check the interactive maps if you want to be thorough. While you're doing this, do not forget to keep up with any multi-day quests, such as Yasumoto's Nakuweed quest, or feeding the snow foxes in Dragonspine for extra hidden chests. The game is pretty huge, and it'll take a while to do everything. So take your time and have fun with it. Or else. And that's it from me for now, friends. If you think I missed anything on this list, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video or you feel like it's helped you and you want to see more, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I do also stream over at twitch.tv/justvoxpop, and my community and I would love to have you there. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and remember, be good, and if you can't be good, be careful. And if you can't be careful, have fun.